Hello, my name is Oishi Mukherjee and I would like to display a presentation on the theme Biotic Resources of West Bengal and Tamil Nadu. So let us get started. So firstly, we should know what are biotic resources. An ecosystem includes different types of communities of plants, animals and microbes. They all are present together with their physiochemical environment. It consists of two major resources called biotic and abiotic resources. Biotic factors include the living components of an ecosystem. These factors depend on abiotic factors for survival and reproduction. Biotic components originate from the biosphere. Biotic resources comprises all the living organisms from animals to humans. Examples of biotic resources are forests, animals, birds, fish, and marine organisms. Moving on to another significant topic, why should we conserve biotic resources? As the population of the world is increasing at an alarming rate, the consumption of natural resources is also increasing. Hence, these resources should be conserved to maintain ecological balance and save them for future generations. The proper management of a resource to prevent its destruction or exploitation is called conservation. Nature provides us with all the essentials for our daily needs. Due to overpopulation and human negligence, we started to overexploit our resources. If this continues, there will be no resources left for our future generation. The need to conserve the resources are to support life by supporting ecological balance, to ensure that the future generations will be able to access the resources, to preserve the biodiversity, to make sure human race survives. Now, what is biodiversity? We are going to mention this term several times later onwards in this presentation, so therefore we should know what it is. The term biodiversity refers to the variety of life on earth at all its levels, from genes to ecosystems, and can encompass the evolutionary, ecological, and cultural processes that sustain life. Biodiversity not only includes species we consider rare, threatened, or endangered, but also every living thing, from humans to organisms we know little about, such as microbes, fungi, and invertebrates. In situ. Protecting plants and animals within their natural habitats is called in situ conservation. For example, national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, etc. Ex situ. Protecting the plants and animals outside their natural habitat is called ex situ conservation. They include seed banks, pollen banks, botanical gardens, zoo, gene banks, etc. Now let us move on to the biotic resources of West Bengal. As we know, West Bengal is a northeastern Indian state of amazing extremes. It stretches from the Himalayas through the Gangetic Plains to the Bay of Bengal over the course of about 483 km that displays almost all the geophysical features and its associated biodiversity that the Indian subcontinent boasts of. Nature has bestowed our state with a treasure house of bioresources, a lot of which has already been discovered, utilized, and lost forever. A lot is still in use, and a lot remains to be unfolded and discovered. Covering just 2.7% of the Indian landmass, it is home to 12.27% of Indian biodiversity known till date. The state has more than 7,000 species of described flora and fauna, including bacteria, algae, fungi, bryophytes, pteridophytes, and angiosperms, and more than 10,000 species of described fauna. It is also of utmost importance to be aware that it is not only the resources as units of bioresource treasure that we possess, but it is also the traditional knowledge and information associated with these bioresources that we treasure as our wealth. The state's rich and living traditions are typically folk in character and are closely related to the area's topographical conditions. Moving on, wildlife and biodiversity conservation in West Bengal. The state of West Bengal in the eastern region of India is home to a rich and bewildering variety of forests and wildlife. From the famous Royal Bengal tiger that stalks its prey with legendary cunningness in the Gangetic delta of famous Sundarbans, to the one-horned Indian rhinoceros grazing in the Terai grassland, the leopards lurking in the foothills of the Himalayas, and red pandas resting in bamboo groves of Himalayas. The forests of this state have a rich assemblage of diverse habitats and vegetation designated with the help of 8 different forest types. The diverse fauna and flora of West Bengal possess the combined characteristics of the Himalayan, sub-Himalayan and Gangetic plain. Diversity is further reflected in different types of ecosystem available here, like mountain ecosystem of the north, forest ecosystem extending over the major part of the state, freshwater ecosystem, semi-arid ecosystem in the western part, mangrove ecosystem in the south, and coastal marine ecosystem along the shoreline. These diverse ecosystems have resulted in rich faunal diversity of the state and consists of 10,013 species out of a total of 89,451 species of animals present in our country, thus representing 11.19% of our country's fauna. The forests of West Bengal are classified into 7 categories, which are tropical semi-evergreen forest, tropical moist deciduous forest, tropical dry deciduous forest, littoral and swampy forest, subtropical hill forest, eastern Himalayan wet temperate forest, and alpine forest. So let us read about some measures taken for forest and wildlife protection in West Bengal. Patrolling, Forest Protection Force, arms and ammunitions, control of illegal trade in wildlife and articles, control of illegal wood-based industries, coordination among law enforcement agencies including training or workshops. Now let us know about the names of some development activities in West Bengal. Overwood removal, fodder plantations, weed eradication, controlled burning, control of fire, control of grazing, reforestation of degraded forests, thinning of older plantations, conversion of monoculture plantation into mixed plantations, soil and water conservation, embankment protection, construction of water harvesting or recharging structures. Eco-development activities in West Bengal. Microplanning and implementation, construction of. Now let us read about the eco-development activities in West Bengal. Microplanning and implementation, construction of irrigation channels, dug wells, tube well, provision for agri-horticultural inputs, mushroom cultivation, apiary, pisciculture, silvopasture, provision of inputs for small-scale industry or business, community development works, cattle improvement, alternative sources of energy, support for animal husbandry, infrastructure development, immunization of cattle. Now let us move on to the biotic resources of Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is rich in flora and fauna, and some of its major wildlife sanctuaries like Mudumalai and Annamalai or Indira Gandhi Wildlife Sanctuary are situated in the Western Ghats. These hills are ideal havens for elephants, tigers, bisons, monkeys and deer. Of the 3,000 and more plant species found in Tamil Nadu, a majority is found in the mixed deciduous forests of this region. One of the most noteworthy flowers is the Kurinji of Kodaikanal, which blooms once in 12 years. Cinchona, from which the anti-malarial drug quinine is extracted, and the medicinal eucalyptus grow abundantly in the Nilgiri hills. Forests of other medicinal herbs are found in Palani hills and Kotallam. Now let us read about the wildlife and biodiversity conservation in Tamil Nadu. Many schemes have been taken up in Tamil Nadu to conserve their biotic resources. They comprise of the following: Tamil Nadu Biodiversity Conservation and Greening Project (TBGP), Tamil Nadu Afforestation Project Phase 2, Massive Tree Planting Program, Replanting in Thane Cyclone Affected Areas, National Afforestation Program, Shuchindram Therur Manakundi Conservation Area Scheme, Asian elephants depredation and its mitigation measures, Green India Mission, Gulf of Mannar Biosphere Reserve Trust, Intensification of Forest Management Scheme. Now let us go on over to centrally sponsored schemes in Tamil Nadu. Project Tiger, The Forest Department has taken various measures to conserve tigers and their habitats in Tamil Nadu. There are 4 tiger reserves in Tamil Nadu: Kalakat, Mundanthurai Tiger Reserve in Tirunelveli district, Anamalai Tiger Reserve in Coimbatore and Tiruppur districts, Mudumalai Tiger Reserve in Nilgiris district, and Satyamangalam Tiger Reserve in Erode district. Tiger, being the top carnivore, is an indicator of the healthy ecosystem. Project Elephant. Project Elephant scheme is implemented in 4 elephant reserves: Nilgiris Eastern Ghats Elephant Reserve, Coimbatore Elephant Reserve, Anamalai Elephant Reserve, and Periyar Elephant Reserve. This scheme is being implemented to protect the elephants and improve their habitats. It was implemented by undertaking fire protection measures, providing water facilities to elephants, etc., compensation for the crop damages and loss of human lives caused by elephants, and planting fodder species to improve the habitats of elephants. Now let us move on to the next topic. How can we preserve biotic resources? Proper steps need to be taken to ensure that we continue enjoying these resources. Otherwise, the future generation is put at risk of facing tremendous hardships. Here are some steps we can take to ensure that the ecological balance is maintained. Plant trees to prevent soil erosion. This entails planting trees and vegetation to control soil erosion caused by wind and water. Resorting to eco-friendly products. Several products can make farming easy, such as fertilizers and pesticides, but all of these are not environment friendly. Hence, wildlife can get significantly affected by these products. Therefore, it is important to resort to eco-friendly products that have no such adverse effects. Rainwater harvesting. It is done by harvesting of rainwater during the wetter seasons of the year and using it during the dry seasons. This minimizes the usage of water from the water bodies. Volunteer works. Various organizations have volunteer programs to make helping easy. The importance of volunteering lies in the fact that it allows people to stay in proximity to the wildlife and better understand them. Saving habitat. Another important way to protect wildlife is helping to keep their habitat intact. This includes taking care of wetlands, forests, prairies, rivers, and other places where wildlife thrives. Conclusion. We can conclude that biotic resources are an important factor for our survival and various necessities, such as furniture making, medicine, fisheries, food products, biomass sectors, as well as in our daily life. They are significant for the socio-economic development of a country. Hence, it is of utmost importance to conserve the treasure which nature has bestowed upon us. On failing to do so, we might have to face serious consequences. It is not only the responsibility of a singular organization or community, but every individual to care for and preserve our resources and wildlife. Acknowledgement. I would like to express my gratitude and appreciation to all who gave me the possibility to complete this presentation. Also, I take this opportunity to express my deep sense of gratitude to my teacher, under whose valuable guidance this presentation has been carried out. I would like to extend my special thanks to my parents and friends. Without their support and coordination, we would not have been able to complete this project. Bibliography. The following sites have been used for my reference.